Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on European Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it was sent to me by one of our admin who gave us this translation. The translation reads like this: Hello, how are you? Can you please post my own story as hidden identity? My brother, I want to confess to everything what my husband did. So during COVID, that was when my husband started using the head of Vultures to give prophecies online, and he was making a lot of money. He was like, right now, the only way that you can make money, it is online, and I need people to come to me because now people are stuck at home, so they will be online. So he got these vouchers from a witch doctor who was in Zambia. But now we have a big problem. We have such a very huge challenge. Brother Nashi, I am the wife of a pastor. We are based here in Zim. We have been married for over 15 years, serving the church and the community faithfully. For years, I had been standing by my husband, whom I'll call Pastor Simon. So we built our ministry together. People would look up to us as an example of faith, integrity, and devotion to God. But now I feel like we have fallen into a dark pit, a pit of deception and sin. So everything changed during lockdown, and when the world was shut down, churches were closed, and our congregation could no longer meet in person. Financially, it became a struggle. The offerings and the tithes that used to sustain us, they had all dried up. And my husband was growing really desperate. He started talking about how other pastors were making a lot of money online, especially those who claimed to give powerful prophecies and miracles. So he showed me this other pastor who is from Nigeria. He used to hold these live prophecy and miracle healing sessions, and you will see thousands and thousands of people that will be watching his lives on Facebook. So he wanted to imitate what that pastor was doing. At first, I thought that he was just brainstorming ways to keep our ministry alive. But then he told me something that really shocked me and chilled me to the bone. He said that he had met a man who was a witch doctor. This man, he was from Zambia, who had promised him supernatural power. The witch doctor claimed that with the right rituals, my husband was going to receive a gift like no other, that was going to allow him to see into the future and to give prophecy. The people would believe without question. It was a way to attract followers, and of course, when followers come, they bring with them their purses and their wallets, which means money, a lot of money, like what my husband is always saying. So the gift was a vulture's head. I could not believe what I was hearing. So the idea to this ritual was that, the vultures, they are the first to notice that there is an animal that has died, like in the bushes. When an animal dies, the vultures are the first to notice that there is something that has happened. And it is also said that this vulture, like, they can even have a dream where they are going to get their next meal. So since they can have a dream where they can have their next meal, so the same thing will be happening to my husband. He will be able to prophesy. I could not even believe what I was hearing when I heard that explanation. How could a man of God consider such a thing? But he was desperate. He believed that this was a way to keep our ministry alive and to provide for our family. Well, he traveled to Zambia, and when he returned, he brought the vulture's head with him. I was horrified with what he was doing. He told me that the witch doctor had performed rituals over it, and that the head had to be kept hidden in our home, wrapped in a special cloth. Since then, my husband has been using the vulture's head to perform fake prophecies during his online services. He claims to see visions, to speak with divine authority, and to reveal secrets about people's lives. The more that he uses it, the more people are drawn to him. His online following has grown rapidly, and the money has been pouring in. We are wealthier now than we have ever been, and the church is thriving in ways like it had never done before. It is all built in lies, and people, they do not even believe that my husband is using the head of a vulture. I have watched my husband as he will be standing before the camera, speaking with confidence that sends shivers down my spine. People do believe him. They send in large sums of money, thanking him for his accurate prophecies and miracles. But I know the truth. None of it is real. It's all the work of the vulture's head, which he keeps hidden away between services. Now, something even more terrifying has happened. Our youngest child, whom I'll call Tendai, so my child has started having strange health issues. It all began about 6 months ago. Tendai, right now, he is always drooling, and no matter what we do, the saliva does not stop. We have since stopped going with him to church. We have taken him to several doctors, but no one cannot even explain what is wrong with him. It is as if my son is under this type of a curse and we do not even know what to do. And I can't help but think that this is connected to the vulture's head, that our son is suffering because of the dark powers my husband is invited into our home. I have begged my husband to stop, to throw away these vultures, because what he does is that if he is giving these prophecies like live on camera, he will be holding one of the vulture's head. But if he is at church, he will take it and then he will place it in his pocket and he will start to prophesy. He won't listen. He is too deep into it now. The money is too good, and he believes that without the head, we are going to lose everything that he has been working for. I am confessing this because I cannot live with the guilt anymore. Each and every time when I look at my son, my heart breaks into several pieces. I know that this is not just physical illness. As we are speaking right now, our son is in the villages because we are hiding away. We are hiding him away from the eyes of the world. We do not want people from our congregation to see our son in such a sorry state. Something spiritual is happening to him, and I fear that if we do not stop, things are going to get worse. I feel like I am trapped. At the same time, if I expose my husband, we are going to lose our entire ministry and we are going to lose our only source of income. My husband is saying that we are going to leave everything that we are doing once we have managed to start a business. And I am ashamed that if I do expose my husband, both of us, we are going to be shamed and humiliated. And if I stay silent, I feel like I am condemning my own child to suffer. I don't know what to do anymore. I am praying for strength, for guidance, and for the courage to do what is right. Right now, I feel lost. I have never imagined that our lives would come to this, that we would abandon our faith for the sake of money and power, and our child will pay the price. This is my own confession, Brother Nashi. When you post my story, please tell me so that I can follow through in the comment section. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our dear sister. She was saying that even in the villages, like at the place where they took this child, it's not like in the village where everyone is close to each other. They took this child to another place where one of her cousin sister is staying. So she is staying in the new settlements, like it's in the plots. So that is the reason as to why they took their son there, because there is not a lot of people. This was the confession of the pastor's wife. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world. Please let us try to talk with her in the comment section.